And again, I'm an hour early from what I normally do, but it's already 10 p.m. here in Bermuda. So I am, trying to get to bed at a reasonable time so I can wake up for the conference tomorrow and make stuff happen. All right, we got JMac. They say, hey Jake, I met you at ETH Denver a while back. I'm curious if XRP is the new golden child of digital currency. Why wouldn't the entire supply be gone by now? BlackRock saving some for everyone else. Thanks. So here's the deal. And I think a lot of people have the same question because I hear it all the time asked in different ways. Well, if all the billionaires knew that this was going to be a thing, why wouldn't they be buying it up? People that have already made a bunch of money, their number one job, and this should be your number one job post price appreciation, is capital preservation. It's not to take undue risk. It's not to make a huge bag again. It's not to 100x your wealth in a very short period of time. You should only have to get rich once. And people that understand that don't invest in things that they don't understand. They don't invest in new technologies. Look at Warren Buffett. He didn't invest in Apple until it was already a behemoth and had huge market share. When you have that type of capital, those are the type of investments you're making. You're making investments in late stage private equity stuff, things that have already gained traction in the market, things that you start to understand or your competency is in. You're not investing in new lanes or new technologies or things that are outside the scope of something that you have a deep understanding of. Same thing with the banks. They are able to hold certain things on their balance sheet and other things until the OCC says yes, gives it a green light, and the BIS gives designations. They're going to be buying the ETFs. We've already seen that Goldman Sachs is the largest holder of XRP ETFs. YouTube is out tonight. Well, I'm doing my best. Again, sorry about the internet here. Should have brought my Starlink. Put it out there on the patio. So all that being said, look, retail also has created enough liquidity in this market for them to be able to trial these things while the institutions have been, negotiated with on the back end and receiving certain allotments in order to be able to offset their debt and restructure things on the other side of this. There's going to be a lot of people that get rich on the retail side. There's going to be not 1 million people, but maybe 250,000 people globally that end up being pretty wealthy off of this. And unfortunately, I'm going to say that 70% of those people go bankrupt in the next 3 to 5 years. They don't have the financial education. They don't have the professionals around them. They don't have the understanding that wealth preservation is now their main concern, where a lot of people are going to be chasing, more significant wins